For the year, I made all of this. All right. How you guys doing today? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ariel. This is Sario T. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, comment down below, and smash that like for the algorithm. All right. Um, Today this is my last paycheck of the year. Now I've been with Swift 9 months. On the 26th of December would have been 9 months. As you can see right here, it says 27, so let's call it 9 months. 1 day doesn't really matter much. All right. So for the year, I made all of this. All right. It says $23,455.83. That is not my gross pay, by the way. So this is what I made. 28,351. This is really misleading because of the per diem from Swift. So let's do this. All right. I'm gonna put it right here. So we got 28,351, 28,351. Let me see if I can just do this with my keypad instead. Plus, no, it's 28,351. All right. So extra pay. That means layover pay, breakdown pay, and stuff like that. So that counts towards that towards the goal. All right. So it's gonna be plus 1547 plus now the student flat pay, that was my month and a little over a little month and a half, about a month and a half of training, so that actually counts as well. So we're gonna add that up. So that's 2970 plus student extra pay. So when you work during your mentorship training phase, right, the 200 hours that you do, anything you do above 40 hours, they have to pay you your state minimum wage. So I only work about $277 worth of that. So we're just gonna add that plus 277. That's 33,145. So that's what we got for 9 months. Now, if we divide that by 9, that's $3,682 a month. Now we divide it by 4. So yeah, that's about how much I average, $920 a week, which is not bad at all. So that's how much I made through the whole 9 months process of working with Swift so far. I still got 3 more months to be able to reach a year and more pay. And I'm supposed to get that mileage bonus, but I didn't get into this paycheck. Apparently it's Friday today, which is, I'm not completely lost. I'm in a complete loss because I thought it was way further, you know, less further down the road than what I thought, to be honest. So how much I brought home, all right? So, and that's what I brought home so far. So that's my last direct deposit, $887.34. And I did, as you can see right here, right? My mileage pay is $946.34. So then they deduct the $497 out of the per diem, which leaves me with $474.34. All right. So after they take the per diem, is $71 per day for per diem, and then after taxes is $66. All right. So that's about a $5 difference between the tax, and it's supposed to help you out at the end of the year. Now, if you're single or married, that also can fluctuate as to what you're gonna pay at the end of the year and how much less you pay on taxes every single year. So my medical, this is my medical plan, is $46.63, and I have paid already $1,400 basically of medical insurance. Dental $332 for the year. Vision $68.73. Uh, Supplemental life insurance is 200 for $200,000 is $159. You can see trip reimbursements, which basically means that when you get lumper fees and anything that they charge you, they basically bill it to you and then they deduct it from your paycheck again, which to me just seems kind of shady. It could be going to a different part of the check, or either it shouldn't even be in the check at all. So I think what Swift is thinking is like, oh, they might steal the money, so might as well just put it on the check, and if they don't return the receipt, we know they took the money and they have it, and we're just gonna deduct it out of their paychecks until they pay us back. That's basically what I think Swift is doing into that. As you can see, I have citations, $469 and 45 cents. That is not including what I pay out of pockets without like the weight scales and stuff. I'm pretty sure that's all close to $1,000 that I paid on citation this year. My first year, by the way. And it was just because rookie mistakes, to be honest, not learning how to weigh your load. That's one of the main things that I think every new driver that is coming in, to be honest, should know and do is learn how to weigh your loads. It's gonna save you a lot of money, and it's one of the main reasons why you actually get tickets down here in the road. Now, if in the winter, it might be chain loss, and depending on the area that you go, it might be speeding, but most of the times, it's the weights that is gonna get you. That's where they try to get every single driver. That's why they bring people in. If the machine can't read it correctly, they make you go through the weigh station. Sometimes, if you got it bypassed, you're good. So that's one of the main things. All right. So, um, cell phone and data reimbursement. I don't know what is that about, but I get deducted $1.50 out of there. I think it's because my cell phone usage. I believe that they're deducting, or they're deducting the Qualcomm usage out of my check. Well, the reimbursement technically, they're reimbursing me $1.50 per week. I think out of cell phone usage, and I believe that's determined because we actually use our data in our cell phones to actually do part of this job. You can still go and take your paperwork and trip scan them on the machine if you want to, but most of the time we just use the app to trip scan the load, and you don't have to deal with the paperwork anymore. Withholdings, my FICA is $1,300, FMHI 314, federal withholding is 1,500 bucks, like I said before. I'm from New Jersey, so my taxes is 40705 so far for this year. Now, I do have about 2 months more of work when I was unemployed during those months, which are not clearly not here. But I was getting paid around $500 after deductions and stuff. So I used to be a supervisor for another company, and I worked there for a year until I got let go or terminated, to be honest, for dumb reasons. Don't get me started, okay? Don't get me started. So I used to get paid around 600 to 700. Well, they pay every 2 weeks, the company that I used to work for, and I used to make around $1,200, which ended up about being $600 a week. So that's basically what I got paid for unemployment. I technically got almost everything what I made as a supervisor working for that company. After taxes, they asked me if I wanted to put taxes on them. I said yes, and it brought my unemployment settlements from 600 to like 500, or I think it was like 495 or something like that, which was still pretty good. uh, you know, can't complain. Vision 6873, and I already went through the other ones. All right. So this is what I got deposited into my bank account: $2,865.70. So if we take the 25,865 divide them by 9 months, 2,873 divided by 4, which usually that's how people actually you know they usually go by 4. We technically have 52 weeks on the year, which usually adds up to about 5 weeks a month. So my last paycheck of the year, I got $887.34. This is $140 of advances. It's actually not an advance. It's actually okay. Maybe like $40 of those are actually in advance, uh, because of this trailer wash, right? So what I do is I get in advance, right? Like $40, $50 if I know I have to do a trailer wash or something. And I hate waiting sometimes for Swift to send me the money, because sometimes it could take, it's crazy. It could take like 2 minutes, or sometimes it could take half an hour. So I am not gonna be waiting there. And getting the advance is so much faster. Uh, you in like 5 minutes, you already got your advance. So you can get advance up to $106, which is an odd number. They will charge you $5 for it though, for giving you the $106 advance. So I usually do like $40 if I know I have to do a trailer wash. If I'm in a Blue Beacon, I don't have to worry about it because they have like some business with them, so I don't have to worry about that. Per diem, like I said, is $71 that they take, and this is what they give you back: $66 per diem. So this is my mileage. This is my empty mileage, and this is my loaded mileage. Mileage pay. This does not include the $66, the $462 of per diem. All right, guys. So you add that in the per diem down here, and that would give me the 800 and something dollars. All right. So is 185.54, 1854 plus 292, 2,146 miles, which is not bad in the general sense because I'm actually bringing a pretty decent check. And right now, as you can see here, um, this for 800 mile, this is my base pay, 43 cents a mile. This is what I make with Swift. Now remember, Swift has a scale pay depending on how many mileage you drive, and anything above, I believe, is 800. 800 is like whatever you get paid. No, no. So 999 and above, you get paid whatever you get paid as they hire you. So when I started with Swift, it was 0.39, and now I'm at 0.43. So I'm like 4 cents already above that. So how it works is, if your pay already increases to the level of like this, right? It's below the 999. So that would be my base pay for those mileage. I think from 500 to like 999, you get paid like 43 cents. And it keeps going higher the lower you go. So I'm already to the point that anything like 500 or so, I believe, you get I don't have to worry about, see, like here 43, see? Yeah, 500 and above, my base pay is 0.43 cents, which means I already get paid for that mileage. Base pay, which is what is that's what I make. So that means if at one point I'm in here working with Swift like 5 years and I get it to like 50 cents or 55 cents or whatever, once I hit like 100 miles and if the base pay is 55 cents, that means I'll get paid 55 cents. It won't go any higher. It's a set price. Even if you go up on price, it would just be base now. So guys, yeah, that's what I make for the year. Um, yeah, I'll say 800 average. Take home is actually pretty good. And yeah, I don't have a 401k, but that's just because I have other plans right now. I am currently getting out of debt, so anything that it has to be with getting my debt situation down to be able to achieve the goal of getting my own truck one day is gonna have to take a backseat. So if anything happens to me, God forbid, I always have the supplemental life insurance, right? So hopefully that'll help for my parents. God forbid. God forbid. Okay. God forbid. All right, guys. Thank you for coming. Smash that like button. Comment down below if you have any questions. And see you in the next video. Ciao.